أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدامه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Inshallah, I hope everyone is well. Inshallah, hope.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Can everyone hear me clearly?
Yes, we can. Assalamu alaikum. Yes, we can.
Inshallah, so we'll continue today. Try to finish off the book. So where did we reach?
Page 86 we finished.
86. Okay. Inshallah, I hope everyone is well as well. Okay. Because this is book 86. So page 86. Correct, Sister Sadiqa?
Yeah, we finished 86. Now we are in 87 now.
Right, okay. So let's start the questions then. Now, it says, rewrite the following sentences using Hamzatul Istifham, al-Biham al-Bahr, al-Biharu. Okay, so this is nothing which we have to do. This is something which has to be, it's a text. You will have to write this down. So this is more than oral, it's a written test, an exercise. So al-an kharajta. So you need to add al-an kharajta al-yawm raja abuka min Dimashq. So you need to add al-yawma raja abuka min Dimashq. So the questions remain the same. You just add alif, the hamza with alif lam, and then make it al, ana, and that's the only thing you need to do here. So that's straightforward. Question number 10, exercise number 10. Answer the following questions as shown in the example. Man khalaqa, man khalaqaqa. So who created you?
Mm-hmm.
So you will say.
Allah.
So what is the translation of that?
Allah created me.
Allah
created us.
No, ni. Allah created me.
Me.
Yeah, so here, remember that whenever you have the ya itself is for me, but because the noon has been added to the verb just to make it clearer that ni is for me. And because as you know, nouns don't take any kasra, and to protect the qaf with a fatha, they added a noon there to make it easier, and the harakat to remain with the fatha as well. So khalaqani Allahu. So Allah is the fa'il of khalaqa. Allah created me. So that is the way it comes. It comes with a ya and a noon with a kasra. Khalaqani Allahu. Allah created me. Now, Sister Sadiqa, as you're on the mic, I would like you to first read 1, 2, and 3 and translate.
Man zarabaka, who hit you? Yazribani Abbasin. Abbas hit me. Man sa'alaka hazal su'ala, who asked this question? Sa'alaka Muhammadin hazal su'ala, Muhammad asked this question. Ara'akal mudarrasu fil masjidi. Did you see the teacher at the mosque?
Yep.
Ra'aka, would it be ra'akani?
Yep. So
Ra'akani Hashim mudarrasu fil masjidi. So Hashim saw the teacher at the mosque.
So, okay, now I want you to answer number one. Man dharabaka, who hit you? So you want to say like this. So what you need to do here is that you need to say, for example, Hashim hit me. So man dharabaka, who hit you? Like man khalaqaka. So this is trying to train you. So whenever you have man khalaqaka is about you, you need to add ni. So you will see after dharaba, you add ni and you add the name afterwards. So bismillah, answer it.
Okay. So you said Hashim hit me, yeah? Hashim zarabani. Hashim zarabani.
Yep.
Is that right?
So Zarabani.
Or should it be the other way around? Zarabani Hashim?
Yeah, so you say Zarabani Hashimun. Hashim hit
me.
Yes. So Zarabani Hashim hit me. And the next one, number two, Man sa'alaka hadu su'al. So hadu su'al is the object which he asked. So man sa'alaka, who asked you this question? So like the same thing what you did now, you would you take out the ka and add ni. So and put a name at the end, which would be the fa'il of the person who asked the question. So what would it be?
Sa'alakani Muhammad.
Well, without the ka. Sa'alani.
Sa'alani Muhammad.
Sa'alani Muhammad. Okay, correct.
Haza su'al.
Hada su'al, correct. Excellent.
So should I do the last one?
Yes, please.
Arakani mudarasun fil masjid. Arakani mudarasu fil masjid. So I saw the teacher at the mosque.
Yep. So,
did you see Araka?
Araka al-Mudarris did. Sorry, it's the translation. Did the teacher see you in the mosque?
Yeah. Oh, did the teacher see you? Okay.
Yes. So ara. So a means is a question. The word ra'a so means see. Ka you. Did the teacher see you in the mosque? You will say na'am. So instead of the ka, you put ni. Na'am. Ra'ani.
Arani. Oh, okay.
Ra'ani al-mudarrisu fil masjidi.
Na'am arani fil mudarrisi fil masjid.
Al-mudarrisu has a dhamma at the end. Na'am.
Mudarrisu fil masjid. Okay.
Correct.
Arani mudarrisu fil masjid.
Correct.
Thank you.
Sheikh, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Yes, sister.
Isn't meant as a question? Aka, did the teacher see you?
Correct.
So it should be ra'ani rather than arani.
So the in the beginning is a question. Did. So answering it, because you remember this hamzatul istifham, when it comes, the answer can be either yes or no. So you can say na'am. Ra'ani, so the ka will be removed. The word is the actual root word is ra, alif, ya, ra'a, yara.
Okay.
So you say na'am ra'ani al-mudarrisu fil masjidi.
Okay, so the is removed. The ra'ani remains.
Yes.
Okay,
the
thank you.
In the beginning is for the particle for asking questions.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. The next one, learn the following. Ma'nan, ma'nahu, and ma'naha. So ma'nan means meaning, ma'nahu means its meaning, and ma'naha means its meaning. So when you're referring to a feminine thing or a masculine word itself, depending upon what word you're referring to, its meaning. So it can come ma'nahu or ma'naha, depending upon who it is referring to. And then over here, there are two things. This is quite important. So when min comes, min joined with ma means what? Min ma means from what? So mimma khalaqallahu al-insana. So you know, khalaqa is the verb. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the fa'il of creating. Al-insana is the object, and the sign of the object is mansub by having a fatha on insana. And you will answer it, khalaqahu. Who did he create? Allah create. He created him, referring back to insan. So the pronoun in khalaqa, huwa, is the doer of the verb. As you know, every verb has a doer, either the pronoun, which is attached with it, or either a physical noun, which is coming after the verb. So here, there's not Allah is not mentioned. So in this situation, khalaqa huwa dhamir is referring back to Allah. Who is referring back to insan. Min tayin is a preposition. So Allah He created him from clay. Is this clear?
Yes.
Right. Sister Siddiqa Asaria, is that clear for you as well?
Yes.
Brilliant. And the next one is ba. Ba with a kasra, bima. So ma here, ba means the ba here. Now, like in Ba'ul Bismillah, ba, it comes in the meaning of in, and ba comes in the meaning of assistance. So here, ba is coming in the meaning of assistant or the tool. Bima, by what? Bima katalta al-hayyata. What is al-hayyata? Anyone know?
Snake.
A snake.
Correct. Snake, yeah. So by what you killed the snake. And the snake, does it have a time marbuta at the end? The snake, al-hayyata, it has a time marbuta. So that's the reason why we say qataltuha. Ha is referring to what?
A female.
Exactly. Which female? The snake.
The snake. Yeah.
So I killed it bil hajari, by the assistance of a stone.
A stone. Oh, sorry, hajar. Yeah.
Bil hajar, a rock as well.
Yeah.
Is this clear? So bima comes in by the means or by what, and minma from what.
Mm-hmm.
And then lima. Lima means why. Li and ma together. Why? Lima kharajta minal fasli. Why did you exit from the
classroom?
So the answer be kharajtu, which means I exited li'annani maridun. I exited because I was sick. So li'anna means because. Ni is I, which is the ism of li'anna, and li'anna is whose sisters. What is the category of nouns or particles? Li'anna is the sister of. Li'anna, lakinna is these particles are the sister of which particle?
Shall I try, Sheikh?
Yes.
Inna.
Yes, inna and its sisters. Inna means surely, anna means surely. Inna is when it comes in the beginning of the sentence. Anna is when it comes in the middle of the sentence. Lakinna is but. Ka'anna, it seems like. So ka'anna means it seems like. So these are the 5 particles, the sisters of inna. So I exited because I was sick. Is that okay? Yes, everyone?
Yes.
Right, number 4. An ma, about what? So an and ma, when that comes together, it means about what. So like Surah Naba, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, amma yatasaalun, about what you are asking about.
Yeah.
So amma yatasaalun, about what you are asking each other about. Anin nabail azim, about the great events. So that's something. So amma bahathta fil madrasati. So what does this mean? Sister Sadia, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. So amma bahasta fil madrasati.
Yep. How do you
For
do that?
what you are.
About what?
Bahasta means asking again.
No, discuss. About what? Yeah,
you are discussing in the school.
In the fil madras, in the school, yes.
Bahastu an saati. Sorry, again, bahastu means?
I discussed or discussed.
I discussed about saati.
My watch.
About the time, about the watch.
Yeah.
Is it
My
searching,
watch.
discussing, Molana?
Sorry?
Is it searching or discussing?
So here, so there's two meanings. You write. So sometimes the word here, bahatha has two meanings. One is the meaning of searching, and the other is the meaning of discussing.
Discussing. Okay.
So here, now, as you can see here, amma bahatha about what?
Ask a question, please.
So one second, doctor. So here, about what you're discussing in school. But if you look at the question, is a bahathtu an sa'ati. So you cannot be discussing about your watch. So because of the two different meanings, it will be better to translate here. I'm searching. I searched for my watch.
I searched for my watch. Yep.
Yeah. So bahatha has two meanings. It comes meaning of discussing and also searching. So here, amma about what or for what you searched in the school. Bahathu an sa'ati, I was searching or was looking for my watch. Yes, doctor.
And then bahatha fil ummiyin rasulan, from you have raised.
No, that's different.
Raising.
Yeah, that's different. That's ba ain tha. Ba ain tha. So yeah, so it says هو الذي بعث في الأميين رسولا منهم يتلو عليهم آياته ويزكيهم. So there is بعث, to raise.
Asantum.
Ba ain tha, ba'atha. So the ha and the tha, ha and the ain difference is between the two. Ba'atha and bahatha.
Asantum.
And then finally, Sister Sadia, amma.
Amma sa'altal mudarrisa.
Yeah.
About what you are asking the teacher.
Correct.
Sa'altuhu anil imtihani. I'm asking him about exams. The exams.
Exactly. Brilliant. Now, the next exercise I will ask. Doctor, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Bismillah, can you do the next exercise? So let's read the question and then understand what is demanded from us. So it says in the actual, rewrite the following sentences after changing the underlined words to plural as shown in the example. Are you there, doctor?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. من الفتى الذي خرج من الفصل الآن? Who is the youth who has left the class just now? من الفتيات الذين خرجوا من الفصل الآن? I think this is the plural. Fatayatu means the youth who left the class just now. Now, then we want to change the rajul to the plural. من الرجل الذي دخل بيتكم من الرجال الذي دخل بيتكم الآن أين الطلاب الذي جاء الأمس where is the student who came yesterday أين طلاب طالب بطلاب طلاب الذي جعل أمس where are the students who
Doctor,
came
can I
yesterday
request something? Can you,
أين الطالب is
Yeah,
who is the student who came yesterday and أين الطلاب الذي جعل أمس where are the students who came yesterday طلاب instead of طالب
you need to
and
correct
then ضربت ولد الذي ضربني ضربت means I hit the boy who had hit me ضربت الأولاد ضربت الأولاد الذين ضربني I hit the boys who hit me الذين would be instead of الذي. Is that
Does-
correct?
I'm going to correct the mistakes now. Sister
Thank you.
Sister Sadiqa or Sister Sister Amina or Sister Sakina, who would like to come forward first? Alaikum salam. Can you correct the mistakes which Doctor did? He made one mistake continuously in all three examples. So he did mane rejalo. So mane. So let's read it and see, and I'll tell Doctor what his mistakes. Do number 1, 2, and 3. Look, manil fata alladhi kharaja min al-fasl al-an. So you see, alladhi is singular because al-fata is singular. Kharaja is a singular verb. So here is a plural. Manil fityatu alladhina. So alladhi is singular. Alladhina is plural masculine. Because it's plural masculine, and it was plural. Is kharaju is plural as well. Min al-fasl. So Doctor did a mistake in all three of them. What was that?
Can I correct myself?
Okay, go ahead.
I'll go ahead. I'll try. من الرجال الذين دخلوا بيتكم دخلوا plural بيتكم الآن.
Correct now. That's correct.
Then the next one will be أين الطلاب الذين جاءوا أمس. Where are the students who came yesterday?
Excellent.
ضربت الأولاد الذين ضربني. I hit the boys who hit me.
So-
Who hit me. Is the third one correct?
The third one is slightly wrong still.
Well, what is the problem there? ضربت means I hit الأولاد الذين ضربني. Who hit me? ضرباني.
No, so what? Yeah, so it becomes ضربت الأولاد الذين ضربوني.
ضربوني.
Yeah, so
ضربوني.
yeah, ضربوني.
أحسنتم.
You're welcome, Doctor. I just wanted to correct the mistakes. Okay,
أحسنتم.
you're welcome. Now, the next exercise, Sister Sakina, Bismillah, can you do the next exercise? So it says, rewrite the following sentences after changing the underlined words to plural as shown in the example.
الطالبة التي دخلت الفصل الآن من الحمل. And then, so we need to change it to, okay. Okay, so this one's already done in the example. So الطالبات التي دخلن الفصل الآن من الهند. So this is the student that left the classroom right now was from India. So the female students that left the classroom right now are from India. And then
Is dakhalat, Maulana, is it that entered or left?
Dakhalat entered.
Sorry, entered, yeah. And then الفتاة التي عند المديرة أخت مريم. So the young girl that is with the female director is the daughter of Maryam. So
Yep.
Sorry.
Correct.
Okay. So الفتيات التي عند المديرة أخت مريم. So the young children that are with the female director are the so here we don't need to. Do we have to change that they're the daughters? So it'll be plural.
Yes, you change that. So الفتيات التي عند المدير, they are the daughters of Maryam. Yes, you need to change that now.
And then
So you see الفتيات اللاتي عند المديرة, and what's the plural? أخت.
no.
Yes, correct. أخوات. أخوات مريم.
Maryam.
And the translation will be?
So the young children that are with the female director are the daughters of Maryam.
أخت, sisters.
Sisters.
So not the young girls. These are young. It's not al-fatayatu. It's called young youth or young girls. Yeah, al-fatayatu. And
the sisters of Maryam.
Yes. And next one, number 2. الطبيبة.
الطبيبة التي في مستشفى الولادة من إنجلترا. So the doctor that is in the maternity hospital is from England. So الطبيبات اللاتي في المستشفى الولادة من إنجلترا.
Correct.
So the female doctor that is in the female doctors in the maternity hospital are from England.
From England. Excellent.
المرأة التي دخلت بيتنا عمتي. So the woman.
The woman who entered our house is my aunt.
My auntie.
Sorry, my mistake. My translation is incorrect. The woman who entered. So المرأة التي دخلت our house is my aunt.
Live.
So can you repeat the translation?
So you could say المرأة التي دخلت, because we're talking about المرأة. So the woman who entered our house is my auntie.
Okay. So then it would be النساء اللاتي. And then so I need to change this verb.
Plural, female.
دخلنا.
Correct.
بيتنا عمتي.
So the word ammati will be the plural now. What's the plural of ammati?
عماتي.
Correct. النساء اللاتي دخلنا بيتنا عماتي. So the women who entered
our
house are
is my auntie.
Aunties, yeah.
Is that
Are my aunties. Yeah. Excellent. Sister Zamina, can you just explain the next Asma al-Mawsula, what's happening here?
So the first example, al-mufrad, is a singular for masculine, al-mudhakkar. So من الفتى الذي دخل الفصل الآن. So who is that young child who entered the classroom now? And then al-jam'u is the plural. So من الفتية الذين دخلوا الفصل الآن. So al-fata is the singular for child, which then changes to fityatu.
Yep.
And alladhi is also the singular, so it would change to alladhina. And then we also need to match the verb from singular to plural. So dakhala changes to dakhalu.
Correct.
So there's 3 changes in the sentence.
Excellent. Correct.
And then for al-mu'annath, for the feminine, al-mufrad singular is manil fatatu allati dakhalat دخلت الفصل الآن. So who is that young girl which entered the classroom now? And then for jam'u, it changes to من الفتيات اللاتي دخلنا الفصل الآن. So al-fatatu changes to fatayatu, and allati changes to allati, and then dakhalat changes to dakhalna.
Excellent. Excellent. Right. Thank you. And can I request Sister Zainab Ramji?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Sister Zainab, can you translate these words? Of course, it's asking make sentences using the following words. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just ask you the translation of these words. As long as you know the translation, I'm happy with that. What does these words mean?
Okay, I'm not very sure, but I'll try.
Yep.
Rafa, does it mean to rise?
So
Raise?
rise is present tense. He raised.
He
Past
raised.
tense.
Yeah. Khalaqa, he created.
Correct.
Ada, is it to increase?
No. No. So the word ada, it comes from the word ma'ad or awada, which comes in the meaning he returned.
He returned. Okay, he returned.
So once I will mention them. So write this down. Ada is on the pattern of qala, and the present tense is what? Of ada. So like qala, yaqulu, ada,
Ya'udu.
ya'udu, yes.
Okay. Al-Jaddu, the grandfather.
Correct.
Mimma, from what?
Correct.
Bima, with what?
Yep.
Lima, for what? Amma, about what?
Yes. Excellent. And finally, the new words.
New words. Kama, kawa, I don't know.
Qa'imatun, qawa'imu. So qa'imatun comes in the meaning of a list or a menu, and qawa'imu means menus.
Okay. And then ma'anni, with us, with me?
No, ma'nan, whenever it comes to this meaning, ma'nan, it comes in the meaning of meaning.
Meaning, okay, meaning. Okay. Tinun, what teen? Is it coming from what teeni was zaytun? Tinun?
Teen comes in the meaning of clay.
Okay. Narun, fire.
So what teen was zaytun, teen is spelled differently.
Olive.
Yeah, that's olive. That's spelled with a ta. What teen was zaytun.
Okay.
That's with a ta. What teen?
Okay, this one is, I don't know what this one means.
Which one? Alaqatun means a relation or a connection.
Okay, alaqatun, relation, okay. I don't know, I haven't joined this class for the last 3-4 weeks. I'm totally lost.
Okay. So alaqatun means a relationship or connection. Alaqatun is the plural. Lahdatun means a moment or a moment. Lahdatun, a moment. A moment meaning in the sense of time or an interval. Lahdatun can mean an interval of time as well.
Okay, and then it's jarasun and plural is ajrasun, but
Correct.
again I don't know what it means.
Jarasun means bell. Ajrasun means bells.
Bells, okay. Iddatun, is it a time period?
Yeah, iddatun comes in the meaning of several.
Several, okay, yeah. Several. Hazara, he is present.
Hazara, he is present.
Okay, khalaqa, he created.
Yep.
Rafa'a, he raised. Ahsanat, ahsanta, so thank you. And ranna, I don't know what again ranna means.
Ranna means when you ring the bell. Ranna yarinno means to ring the bell.
Okay.
So ranna, he rang, meaning the past tense. He rang.
Okay.
Brilliant. Okay, that's that. So we've done the points.
Sir, can I ask a question?
Yes, sister. Bismillah.
Ahsanta is from the word husn and good, right? So we say like normally somebody like for praising, like teachers normally say ahsanta, good.
Yes.
Is it in that context?
Yes, it is. So ahsan, so hasan means good. When you say ahsanta, means you have done well.
Okay, a superlative form like ahsanta.
Okay. No. So when you say ahsanu, so then it's in the superlative. So this is babi if'al.
Okay,
Ahsana.
okay. Ahsanta. Okay, you have done well. Okay.
Ahsana yuhsinu ihsan. You have done good.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Or sometimes you can even do it in the meaning of this as well. Ahsana is given the meaning you have worked hard and you achieved goodness. You can give that meaning as well.
Yes, yes, beautiful. So it links with the husn bit,
Exactly.
achieving goodness.
Yes. Yeah. So Arabic is very deep because there are different meanings each verb has. And one of the other meanings of babi if'al is to obtaining the actual the action itself. So you're achieving the level of goodness, meaning that you have done really well. Right. We've done that. We've done this before, so I'm not going to repeat this because we spent quite a bit of time on there. We've done this. And now finally, the last lesson. Right. Who is going to read the last lesson for me? So sister, I was mentioning your name last time, Jawad, and you had disappeared. So
sorry, my husband comes back 6:30, so that's why. But yeah, I'm there now. Can I read?
Let's read points to remember.
Okay. The next bit, points to remember from this lesson. The present tense of the Arabic verb has only three forms. These are fail al-mazi, the past tense, which is called madi, the present future tense, which is called al-mudari, and the imperative, which is called the amr. We have already learned the madi. In this lesson, we will learn the mudari, and we will learn the amr in book 4. In the mudari, one of the 4 letters, nun, alif, ta, ya, is prefixed to the verb. We have learned that he wrote is kataba. Now he writes is yaktubu. Note that yaktubu means he writes, he is writing, or he will write. Now let us see the difference between the forms of the madi and the mudari. Kataba, yaktubu. We have learned that most Arabic verbs have 3 letters or radicals. In the madi, the first radical has a fatha, and in the mudari, it has a sukun. The third radical has a fatha in the madi and a dhamma in the mudari. The second radical may have any of the 3 vowels, fatha, kasra, or dhamma, both in the madi as well as mudari. According to the vowel of the second radical, verbs are classified into 6 groups. We learned 4 of these in this lesson. AU group. In this group, the second radical has a dash has a fatha in the madi, I think, and a dhamma in the mudari. For example, kataba, he wrote, yaktubu, he writes. So the middle radical ta has a fatha in the mazi, kataba, and a dhamma in the mudari, yaktubu. Next example, qatala, he killed, yaktulu, he kills. Sajada, he performed sajda. Yasjudu, he performs sajda. The second group is the A-E group, the fatha and the kasra group. In this group, the second radical has a fatha in the madi and the kasra in the mudari. For example, jalasa, he sat, the lam has a fatha. Yajlisu, he sits, the lam has a kasra. Daraba, he beat or he hit. Yadribu, he beats. And ghasala, he washed. Yaghsilu, he washes. The third group, group, the fatha group. In this group, the second radical has a fatha in the madi as well as in the mudari. Dhahaba, he went, the ha is a fatha. And yadhabu, again the ha is a fatha, he goes. Fataha, he opened. Yaftahu, he opens. Qara'a, he read. Yaqra'u, he reads. In all these examples, the middle letter, the middle radical, second radical ra has a fatha. Group number 4, EA group, the kasra fatha group. In this group, the second radical has a kasra in the madi and a fatha in the mudari. Fahima, he understood. Yafhamu, he understands. Shariba, he drank. Yashrabu, he drinks. Hafiza, he memorized. Yahfazu, he memorizes. As there is no rule to determine the group of a verb, the student should learn the groups of each new verb he learns. All good dictionaries mention this. While expressing a verb, usually both the Madi and the Mudare are mentioned together. If you are asked the Arabic for to write, you will say kataba yaktubu. Number,
Thank you.
should I continue?
Let me bring someone else on the mic. Sister Sadiqa Asaria. Thank you.
Maulana, can I, sorry, just, so if I want to say to write, I say kataba yaktubu.
They did a mistake. They did a mistake.
That's what I was confused.
Yeah. So kataba, it's the root word. Whereas kataba yaktubu, kataba is past tense, yaktubu is present tense. But so what has happened is that this is normally the way students answer the question. So how do you say to write? So normally what happens, the masdar is kataba yaktubu kitabatan. Kitabatan is the actual root word, but normally what happens, students normally say kataba when you say to write. So how would you say that in Arabic? Students will normally give you the past and present tense. So it's a to write is used as a terminology, which is a root word, which is the infinitive. And in students practically, when the teacher asks them, they normally will give the past and present tense. So it's just a method which it's a way which students reply to teachers. So how do you say to write? You will say which is wrong. It should be, so you will say what is a past tense and what is a present tense. You will say kataba yaktubu is the past and present tense, and kitabatan means to write. So that's correct, what you have said. Is that clear now, Sister Sadiqa?
Okay, yeah, because it's confusing to write, to wrote.
Exactly. So kataba he wrote and yaktubu he is writing, correct. That is absolutely right. Thank you for that. Sister Sadiqa, can you continue?
Okay. Numbers from 21 to 30. The two parts of the numbers are joined by a wa. For example, wahidun wa ishruna laliban. Note that the first part of these numbers has a tanween. For example, wahidun wa ishruna ثلاثة وعشرون أربعة وعشرون تسعة وعشرون.
So you'll see that there's two parts. You got the unit and the tens itself, the 20s. And so the wa is added. واحد وعشرون ثلاثة وعشرون أربعة وعشرون. Is that clear? Sister Sadiqa, is that clear?
Yeah.
So there's the wahidun, thalathatun, arba'atun, wa ishruna. So the first part has a tanween. So that's the main thing which they're trying to teach you there, from 21 to 29. So will I continue? The word?
Sorry, what does that? So that line that I just read in Arabic with the numbers. So what does wahidun wa ishruna mean? Like if you translate it into English.
So wahid means one, ishrun means 20. So wahid means 21, thalat means 23.
It's like saying 20 plus 1, 20 and 1.
Yeah.
21.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. The word ithnani, of course, has no tanween.
So the word ithnani is not ithnanin, it's wahid. Wahidun and ithnani are masculine with a masculine ma'dud, but numbers from 3 to 9 are feminine. So what he's trying to say is that the word wahidun or ithnan are masculine. So you'll see the word wahidun, it doesn't have a time marbut at the end. It's not wahidatun, it's wahidun. And see the word thalathatun, it has a time marbut at the end, correct?
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to say. The word wahidun and ithnani, it's coming masculine Wahid is masculine, ithnani, and the female of two, ithnatani. So wahidun wa ishruna rajulun, ithnani wa ishruna rajulun. Then 1 and 2 are masculine, and then thalathatun wa ishruna. Now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now they're coming feminine. Is that clear, Sister Sadiqa, or not?
No, it's probably just me. I just need to
Look over here. So the word wahidun, does it have a time marbut at the end?
no.
Does the word ithnatani, is it ithnani or ithnatani, this word here?
Ithnani.
Exactly. So both of these words are masculine.
Yeah.
But the words from 3 to 9, from 23 to 29, they are feminine. Thalathatun. It's not thalathun, not arba'un, but it's thalathatun, arba'atun, khamsatun. This is the only thing I'm trying to make you aware of, that 1 and 2 is masculine, but 3 to 9, from 23 to 29, the units are feminine.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it now?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Number C.
Yeah. Thank you.
Salam, Sheikh.
Alaykum assalam. Yes.
ثلاثة وعشرون رجلا men. So it should not be رجال.
No. So what happens again? Only the rulings from 3 to 10, it's plural. Arba'atu thalathatu rijalin. But from 11 to 20, it's plural, mansub. Even from 21 to 30, it's singular, mansub. It's singular and mansub. Fatha tanween. Rajulan. Is that clear, Sister Mukarrama Walji?
Yes, Sheikh, understood.
Yeah, so 3 to 10, it's coming plural with a kasrat tanween. Arba'atu rijalin. But from 11 to all the way up to 99, it's remaining singular and it's mansub.
Okay, Sheikh.
Bismillah. C.
The ma'dud is singular and mansub. Number 3, sorry.
The ma'dud is singular and mansub, correct.
At-tasi'atu illa rub'a. 8:45. Illa literally means except. Note that the noun after illa is mansub. Note also the following. As-sa'atu al-wahidatu illa ashrata daqa'iq. 10 minutes to 1. Oh, it's quite a long way of saying that time. Yeah, okay. Is that how they say the time?
That is one way of saying it. Illa, except. You say when you said 10 to. This is 10 to 1.
Okay.
As-sa'atu thaniya.
Yeah. As-sa'atu athaniyatu illa khamsa daqa'iqa. 5 minutes to 2. As-sa'atu al-khamisatu illa daqiqatan wahidatan. 1 minute to 5.
So it's trying to say whenever any word, you're counting numbers and you say except 5, except 10 minutes, after illa, the first word will have a fatha. Ashara, khamsa, daqiqatan. So you see these words, daqiqatan wahid, it's sifa mawsuf. Ashara daqa'iq. So word daqiqatun is feminine, so that's the reason why the numbers are coming masculine. Ashra daqa'iqa. Daqa'iqa is the plural of minutes. Daqiqatun, which is the word here, daqiqatun is singular, and that's the reason the adjective comes wahidatun.
Number 4, we have learnt la'alla in lesson 1. It has 2 meanings. These are I hope and I am afraid.
Right.
The first is called at-tajara.
At-taraji.
At-taraji. And the second is ishtaku. In la'allahu yarji'u al-yawma. Oh. So is that a sentence that's continuing? Or
Yep. So la'allahu yarji'u al-yawma muta'akhiran. That's the whole sentence.
Okay, muta'akhir. Okay. It is al-ishfaku, as it means I am afraid he will come back late today. Come back today late.
Yep.
Number 5. Baina means between. The noun following it is majrur because it is mudaf ilayh. Jalasa Hamidun Baina Bilalin wa
Faisal.
Faisalin. Hamid sat between Bilal and Faisal. Baina should be repeated with pronouns. For example, Hada Baini wa Bainaka. This is between you and me.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Sister Huma, can you read the vocabulary, please?
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. Maktabun, office. Daiman, always. Amilun, laborer. Hayyanan,
Ahyan.
sometimes. Ahyanan, sometimes. Tulun, length. Maratan, ukhra, once again.
Right.
Sajada, yasjudu, to perform. Arazun, with. Masafatun, distance. Fala, yafalu, to do. Kilometran, kilometer.
Right.
Rakaba, yarkabu.
Rakiba.
Rakeba, yarkabu, to ride. Sun,
Yarkabu.
Rakeba, yarkabu, to ride.
Right.
Santimetrun, centimeters. Mitrun, meter. Bana, between. Amala, yamalu, to work. Bana huma, between them, between the two. Raka'a, yarkau, to bow in prayers.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you for that. So I'm going to go through the lesson now, and inshallah, we will then do the exercises next week, inshallah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Darsul Ashiru, the 10th lesson. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. ذهب زكريا لزيارة حامد بعد صلاة الفجر. Yes, doctor.
So, shall I start?
No, let me read the lesson first because it's a new lesson. Let me go through the lesson first. Okay, okay, now the lesson. So, ذهب زكريا لزيارة حامد بعد صلاة الفجر. Zakaria went to visit Hamid after صلاة الفجر, morning prayers. ولكنه ما وجده في البيت فقال لابن موسى أين أبوك? So let me make it bigger. However, he did ما وجده. However, he did not find him. Ma wajadu, ma is coming with a past tense verb. Wajada means he found. Ma wajadu, he did not find him. Fil bayti, in the house. Faqala li ibnihi, so he said to his son Musa, Aina abuka, where is your father? Musa responded, Dhahaba ila suki, he went to the market. Ayadhabu ila suki kulla yawmin, does he go to the market every day? Musa responds, Na'am, yadhhabu da'iman ila suki ba'da salat al-fajr. Yes, he goes always to the market after the morning prayers. Zakaria, Mata yarji'u min as-suki, what time he returns from the market? Musa responds, Yarji'u fi as-sa'ati as-sabi'ati wa ahyanan fi as-sa'ati ath-thaminati. He returns 7 o'clock and sometimes he returns 8 o'clock. ماذا يفعل في البيت? What does he do in the house? يقرأ الصحف ويسمع الأخبار من الإذاعة. He reads the newspapers and he listens to the news from the radio. متى يذهب إلى المصنع? When does he go to the factory? يذهب في الساعة التاسعة ونصف. He goes 9:30. ومتى يرجع من هناك? And what time does he return from there? يرجع في الساعة الواحدة والنصف أو الثانية. He returns 1:30 or 2 o'clock. أيذهب إلى المصنع مرة أخرى بعد الظهر. Does he return? أيذهب, does he go to the factory again after الظهر, midday? لا يذهب بعد الظهر. He does not go after الظهر. يجلس هنا في مكتبه بعد صلاة العصر. He sits here in his library after Asr prayers. كم عاملا يعمل في مصنعكم? How many workers work in your factory? مصنعنا ليس بكبير. Our factory is not big. يعمل فيه 125 عاملا. In our factory, 125 workers. ومهندسان, and 2 engineers. Zakaria says, الساعة الآن 9:15. The time now is 9:45, 8:45, or 15 minutes is 8:45. وما رجع أبوك? Your father has not returned. لعله يرجع اليوم متأخرا. I'm afraid. لعله comes here in the meaning of afraid. I'm afraid. يرجع, he will return. اليوم, today. متأخرا, he will return late. Right. This is an easy lesson with a lot of different verbs, which is the whole purpose of this lesson. So it should not be difficult for anyone, this lesson. It's just practice of verbs and everything. And inshallah, everyone should understand this lesson. So from lesson 1 to this last lesson, final lesson, alhamdulillah, it should be good for you. What is your feedback?
I think it's good.
Yeah, it's easy, not that difficult.
I think it's very useful. Thank you.
Any other question from anyone? Any questions?
No.
Right, please do the lesson exercises. Exercises are easy, not that difficult. I have been contemplating, so what I'm going to do is that, as I've mentioned to yourself, we've only got 4 weeks left. I don't think we'll be able to start the next phase because Muharram is starting the first week. I'll see what I can do, but inshallah we will do the Taseel Nahu book, and also the same simultaneously we will have one day the Taseel Nahu class, and the other day I'm going to speak the late class that they join with yourselves, and then we can have another day when we can do book 4 as well. So book 4, it's going to just practice and increase your understanding and comprehension. So inshallah we'll do book 4, and one day we'll do the actual Taseel Nahu book, which will practice and focus just purely on the grammar itself. Any questions from anyone? And the other question is, any student who has not been able to attend these classes, message me, and inshallah I will add you to another group for book 3 from the beginning fresh, so that you could join that group, so that you feel comfortable and confident within this book, inshallah. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, Sheikh, can you please send us book 4 again, the PDF?
Yes, I'll send that book for PDF as well, not share at all. Any other questions? Sister Sakina, Sister Zamina?
No, that's okay.
Okay, so do the exercise, inshallah. So we'll do this, and then I'll spend about 2 lessons, probably 3 lessons, just revising everything. I want to practice some verbs on this as well, and then inshallah we'll do the next phase as well, inshallah. Okay?
Okay.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil.
Get more practice on the different classes. We have 1 to 19 and 19 to 20. Might have to get further practice on that.
That's fine, doctor. That's perfectly fine.
Asante.
Jazakallah, inshallah. Iltimas dua fi amanillah.